everybody. Will, we are here with a new game called Blacksad. One word. Haven't really seen too many people play this game. All I know is like it's a Telltale-like game, so heavy on the story, and it's based on a graphic novel about a hard-boiled detective, anthropomorphic cat guy. That's basically it. We're gonna get into it and see what this is all about. Wow, immediately. Dead body. Under the skin. I do want to read the comics. The art for the comics looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. This game kind of seems like it would have it would have like the crossover of like one like anthropomorphic animals, so like furries, but then also like Telltale-esque. So I thought people that likes Telltale would be playing this. But honestly, I don't really see that many people engaged with this game. I only saw it when it came out because some comic people I follow talked about it in terms of like it existing and it coming out. Yeah, let's get into it and see where this story takes us and what this is all about. I don't even know how long this is. I'm thinking this might be a 5, maybe 6-hour game. I don't know. Oh, actually, I'll look it up right now. Ooh. Ads, yes. Don't you hate it? Tutorial. This drama used. Yeah, you know what? Let's go on the safe side and say yes. I have never actually played a Telltale game. All the Telltale games I've seen is just that. Like I've watched them. I haven't actually played them. Okay, okay, hold on. I have to pull up OBS because the streams version is different. Okay, that's barely seeable for you guys. A lot of loading. This is supposed to be like the newest Ultimate Edition version of this game. I don't think there was any DLC or anything added to it. I think they just like refined it and put it onto PS5. Or maybe they just literally threw it onto PS5 and that's it. I don't know. But yeah, we are playing like the Ultimate Super Duper Edition.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard! Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Oh wow, that's very abruptly stopping it. Okay. When talking with other characters, good choice both. Okay. Who are you? What pitches? Okay.
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, quick time events. Honestly, I have not played that many games in the last like while that had quick time events. Last time I played quick time events was probably during the height of them, back on like PS3, or maybe there was some on PS4. I think in Spider-Man there was at least a few. Uh,
You!
when getting strangled, hit X. This is a terrible tutorial. Hey Ash, what's up?
Get me the goddamn pictures!
Again? Okay, throughout the game you'll have headbutt or punch. Okay, I'm going to assume headbutting probably won't work on this guy, so I'm going to say safe and go punchies.
It wasn't my first time regretting hitting a guy like him. But at least I got enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Oh.
Oh man, you broke my jaw!
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life, please!
Sure, the gun didn't work, so why not shed some tears?
I wasn't gonna use it, man. I've never shot a fly. And I'm no two-timer either. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Okay, the most important information you find in the investigation. Little detective symbol will pop up top.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first. You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
I warned you. Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool. Three.
You son of a...
2.
Wait, man, don't shoot!
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
Gene.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand. That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
Dude, it's glass. They can see through it.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, I think I should have.
You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Yes, Jake's right, of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen, buddy, all right? I brought you a client.
Yeah, I forget sometimes you don't need to do the QuickTime events. Years of video games have conditioned me to always hit the QuickTime events. Which, by the way, yeah, like I was saying, it's glass. They could totally see you through that. If anything, they walked into the chair.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Okay.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago.
Yes.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the start.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all, I'm really sorry, Miss Dunn. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
If I say no, is it just gonna be over?
Sure. I know the money is tight, so how about this? If I solve the case, we'll see how much you can pay. I'm sure we'll find a suitable price.
All right. I believe this was made in Europe. I think it was made in France, which explains a lot of the mouth flaps not really going well with English, unfortunately. I wonder if I'll actually be able to walk around. I don't know how Telltale this is, if it's literally just like cutscenes or if there's still like walking around and stuff. Dude, this game's a vibe with the music.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point. That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body. She works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for
We
now.
need to chill with the notifications. Oh. We can walk! Okay, it's very tank controls. Wow, really? Not only were you owning a boxing gym, you also loved the sax. Hot spots.
Is that done? Wow.
Zoom in, zoom out. Toggle. Okay. Basic controls. Okay, even more. Alright. Notebook. Okay. Okay. Actually, a pretty brief opener. I thought we might have like a pretty long cutscene or something for like the opening of it. But yeah, interesting. It will be interesting to see how connected all of these things are, because I don't know how much of them are actually connected, or if it's just like for tutorial purposes they're saying, oh, this is important. But I really hope that comes back around. How crazy would it be if, like, at the end of the freaking game, the first decision you make in the game actually depends on how the outcome is for the end? The disgruntled husband comes back around and pops you one in the dead of night. Okay, well, since he has his own page, I'm assuming he's going to be super important. And we can zoom in here. Okay, so we zoom in on the text. Milestone. Add. Okay. Dead owner of the gym. I'm at death. Sunday evening. Gym closing. Sax player. That hot sax. Ooh, hello. Mary. Cleans gym. Found Dunn's. Oh, she's the one in the opening. Okay, I thought it was the daughter. I couldn't tell. So she found the body. Okay, she also works at the diner. Okay, I need to remember this stuff. So apparently this is anywhere between 10 and 18 hours. If you streamline it, I believe it's 10 hours, but if you try to like 100% it, it's 18. Which maybe we will try to 100% this. Okay, well, this is like the main guy. He went missing. Promising boxer. Vanished the same day as the death. Okay, he got his address. Abduction. Brain blast. Okay. Okay, we don't have anything to deduce. Okay, I have not played. There's a few detective games. There's like a bunch of Sherlock Holmes detective games. I need to look into those because I don't know really how like a lot of detective games actually work when it comes to like putting clues together and stuff. It's always usually like a mini game or something in another game I play, and it's usually terribly done. Let's see here. Hall of Fame album. Load all that stuff. Oh wait, is there? Oh, interesting. You have to be like a set distance away. Let's head upstairs, can we? Alright, rooftop. What do we got? There's a box up here. What does it mean? Okay. So far, the only real controls are like, you know, X during scenes, and then L1 and R1 triggers. You can't control the camera at all. But one thumbstick is kind of useless at this point. Oh, hello. Okay. Round. Protein bar. Hey, I always wondered, whenever there's like a billboard on the top of a building, is the billboard owned by the same person that owns the building, or is it more of like a lease situation of like the owner of the billboard separate from the owner of the building? Oh. No. Shoot. Not what I meant. There was something on the table. Yeah, they both have X on them, though. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was wondering how you moved it over. You just used the D-pad. I thought you had to be, like, locked in on the thing to use the D-pad, but it looks like you can use it anywhere. There's, like, multiple clues. Okay. During your investigation, you will find Hall of Fame sports cards. So I believe these are collectibles. Okay, it's very limited to how much you can like look around when you're in this up close part, which is kind of like, well then why? Okay, there was some more stuff up here, but we're gonna go down, we're gonna investigate the scene, and then we'll come back up. The fire escape across the way lit up, so I'm assuming maybe that's how the killer got away, is they went up through the roof. Very tanky controls. Ooh. I wonder if we'll be able to walk around town. I don't know what the... Well, this is a two-parter. This is like, one, it's a detective game, but also two, it's a Telltale-like game. So I don't know how much freedom we actually have to do stuff.
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Motivational quotes on the walls, guys. That's a real gem. Does Planet Fitness do that?
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath.
Yeah, their tutorial sucks. It just like completely halts gameplay hard rather than slowing down gameplay or something. Okay, all of it will be it's mined, okay. I mean,
It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
I'm so used to using the other thumbstick to move the camera. Jesus, everything is interactable. Well, not everything. A lot of stuff's interactable. Oh. I wonder how long the comics ran for. Final motivational quote for the day. What do we got, Toilet? Hello. That's not. Really? I thought we were gonna mention the words. Literally just started like
Locked. But
a few minutes before you came in.
Without his... Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
I think we might have just messed up. Yeah, we did. We're not going back. God damn it. Oh, it's been going okay. I've been getting my ass beat in Balatro.
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group.
Veterans, okay.
I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Dead call. Okay. Yeah, I've been getting my butt beat in Balatro. I've been slowly but surely going through that. And I've been getting back into Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been playing that a lot. I went from bronze all the way up to... It's above gold. Platinum? In like 2 days. I played it a lot.
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin? What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on. It's too soon to say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
Oh, way over there. There we go. What about you? What have you been playing? Alia. And what else? Oh, bunch of stuff. All right.
You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler, but that's not what that bottle is for. The truth? I use tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked him down during the fight. Sometimes, I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Yeah, our typewriter might be broken. We busted it on that dude's face. Don't know how sturdy typewriters are. All I know is they're hefty.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures. Maybe I should give him a call, although I hope he never finds out I turned down a hefty bribe to keep quiet. I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
Alright, gotta remember that. We got the gun right there. The no call. What does weekly mean? That's very non-specific. We star 69?
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly, this is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn. And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look. Just forget it for now. I only called to tell you that those photos are top class.
Huh? Okay. Thanks. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's Gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. But you're putting me on the spot here. Let me settle into things before you do anything, will you?
All right, but make it quick. See ya.
Okay. Some of these are like pretty vague descriptors, so it's hard to really tell what the outcome is gonna be. No call.
Hello?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess. I already gave you a clue. I know your name, so...
I don't know.
That means I'm a detective.
No, wait. My Uncle John is a real detective, and he's way cooler than you. Wait a minute. You're Uncle John! Uncle John! I guessed it! I'm a detective, too. Mom! It's Uncle John! I guessed it!
You got me, Ray. Congrats.
What did I win?
What do you want?
I want a gun! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Good guys don't carry guns, Ray. You know why? Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Oops, Mom's coming. Bye, Uncle John.
Ray, is that the way you say goodbye to your uncle?
Oops. Love you, Uncle John.
Now go put on your jacket. We're late.
Bang, bang, bang.
What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Bang, bang, bang.
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about me.
I do worry about you. Especially when you tell me not to.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment. I'll call you soon, okay? I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray, hurry up! We have to go!
Have you heard from Dad lately?
Not since his last letter. Same old, same old. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John.
Bye, Uncle John.
Okay, I could definitely see some replayability. Well, obviously, because you have options. But I mean, like, knowing the context of certain conversations that are kind of one-offs. So you kind of know how to treat certain people when you replay it. Okay.
Police Commissioner Smirnoff smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous. Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for.
Oh, that is so vague, brother. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these cards are, like, spread out when you're, like, zoomed in. It seems mostly you need to, like, do a full look around to find them. Alright, lockpicks. I feel like this game would have benefited if they were able to do better lighting. Because I feel like a lot of the lighting is a bit flat.
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Is it gonna be another dead call?
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
I had to run an errand, but I'll be back in no time.
You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
I could have seen that coming, unfortunately. I think... Are we an alternate timeline, or is this kind of the usual things happen, World War I, World War II kind of situation? Yeah, I feel like if they had, like, more stronger lighting, some of these scenes would look stronger, despite them having, like, weaker textures. Or if they just went full cel-shaded, I think could have worked. But they're in that weird in-between where they're trying to do semi-realistic, but that just makes it look flatter. Gotta get some smokes. And
A visiting friend once told me that New York City smells like a giant bonfire. I'd say the smell is rubbed off on me.
okay, I think that's it. Let us head out. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, if you look at the desk from the other side.
It's too soon to say goodbye. Bookkeeping is not my strong suit. I'm good with expenses. It's the income I don't get.
I'm broke as hell. Probably should have taken that bribe.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
Dude, I've been really vibing with jazz recently. I've been rewatching Hey Arnold. Massive jazz vibes in that show.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait.
Okay, so I definitely massively diverged from the main story by leaving.
Sonia and
so
Jake had
soon.
already searched the place, to no avail.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? I completely forgot. I should put on subtitles. Oh, these are actually pretty precise.
But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. I'll change your mind about what to tell my wife now that my partner is asleep. Damn cat.
Well done, Colbert.
Overpins on.
Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Hey, couldn't we just talk it out?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
Wait, what's that top one? Okay, this is new. Okay, all of our senses are improved. Hearing, sight, smell.
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
No, it's got card symbols on it, so I'm assuming maybe they're enforcers for a casino. Which means they're probably connected with the guy's death because they're betting.
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
It. What else? Oh.
It should start to swell any moment now.
Okay. That was a lot less.
Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives. Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Weren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
Happy? Seriously. What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer!
But I was wrong.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
I swear I'm a detective.
And I swear, I hate detectives.
I just get beat to death via this.
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Okay, they just keep...
Glad to help you practice your club skills. You need it.
Yeah, I love honing my skills. Alrighty, let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. Alright then, he's all yours.
Wrong
All right.
answer.
Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
I was thinking spilling the beans on being a detective and all that was probably the bad way to go through it.
This'll help you change your mind.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
I don't know why we stopped by there first instead of going back to the gym. This is how you get your ass beat. We didn't really get anything out of that. We just got our ass beat. Come on. Although now we know, I guess, those guys are working for O'Leary. Which, honestly, I could probably have told you that that was, like, a boxing match. There's definitely going to be people betting on it. Okay, let's see here. No? Okay, the wrong one. Okay, settings. Video. there we go. Subtitles. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Alright, subtitles. Should have done that off rip. I was not thinking. For some reason, I was just thinking, oh yeah, those will automatically be on in this game, and so I didn't even really pay attention. Alright, let's head back into...
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be. You'd better ask the cleaning lady. She found the body. It should be her shift down at Sam's Diner. The place is close by. Take the main door and follow the street. Just wait till you see her. You're in for a treat, my friend.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
Back past family apartment.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family to poor kids had ever since.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Oh, fuck, is he in on it?
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Hang in there.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift.
Kinda creepy.
I hadn't seen her
Very
since she
creepy.
left for college about 4 years ago.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Okay, so the guy had a rough past. And also, ooh, card. Also, the guy quit drinking except for special occasions. There were 2 glasses on the roof as well as a flower, so he was meeting someone. And I'm surprised they're going with black and white racism when they're all animals, and I thought it would be, I don't know, animal, like, you know, the animal-related racism or prejudice or something, and not just straight up, oh no, you're black, kind of thing. Okay. Okay, wait. I was pressing buttons and I couldn't tell if I was actually doing something.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Rock.
Oh. What the hell? Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my
He's
locker?
100% in on it.
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. Well, that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
He has the picture of the girl, who's famous, so I guess that's not super uncommon. But also, he's got the Shamrock. He's definitely tied to it. He did some stuttering when he was talking to us, but I couldn't tell if that's just a character quirk or if that was a sign of him, like, actually being nervous and or lying. So, he's in on it. Or at the very least, he's directly connected to the people that are 100% in on it. Well, I think we found who wrote the thing on the wall. Jesus. Okay. Couldn't, like... Okay. Well, I guess Bloody Rag isn't that crazy for being in a gym.
The proud South.
Okay, yeah, so I guess everything history-wise is probably the same except just animals instead of humans. Yeah, some of them, like, you zoom in on an object, and it's just, like, a long pause, because it's, like, doing, like, subtitle stuff. And I can't tell if I'm supposed to be, like, hitting a specific button or something.
Bastards. Smells like paint.
Oh, okay. That's paint. Swear to God, if someone else pops up, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Of course.
Oh, it has their names on it. I didn't even realize it. But we can't even really read it. You gotta brain blast this sucker and figure it out. Those two are connected.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
Since it's got like weird camera stuff, I wanna make sure that I don't miss it. Alright, there's also one more. Oh yeah, there was paint on the gym floor. No? Oh, yeah, duh, those two. It was completely separate paint. Oh yeah, because the paint in the gym floor was white? And then, yeah, big surprise. The racist guy wrote the racist quote.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Yeah, most probably. Eh. Wait, there's a card right there. How do I... Ah, there we go. Okay, let's go to collections. We've already gotten a bunch of these. Oh, is it just all one big? Oh, wow, okay, so it's like a bunch of different scenes. Art's really nice. I wonder if any of this art was done by the comic. Yeah, I need to look into the comic. All I know is that it exists. I don't actually know, like, when it was published, if it's still going, or, like, any of that stuff. 3 major sports and hockey. That's going outside. We still have the fire escape upstairs that we can look into. No call.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband.
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing. I'm gonna rip his horn out.
No, just did that. Call the chief.
Smirnoff.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad. Is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself. End of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
His pupil, Bobby Yale. No one's seen him since Dunn hanged himself.
Well, his coach killed himself a few weeks before his big fight. Must be drowning his bad luck in booze in some gutter somewhere.
So, are you gonna help me?
I wish I could, John. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
I helped you with your little problem when they killed Natalia.
And we agreed not to talk about it ever again. See you, John. Always a pleasure.
God dang it. Okay, so yeah, it feels like there's some information we need to know to talk with some of these people. No pain, no gain. No guts, no glory. Hey. Oh, yo. Hello, card. Oh, I haven't even been looking at those for all of these. Dang it. Oh, another one. Jesus, yeah, they're just all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of a sign that this game might be really, really short. Alright, let's go check the back alley. Yeah, this game must be pretty short if we're getting all of these so quick.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, so good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, just like life, that was short. But then again, all things short fit me like a sock. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right. Looks like a chest expander, doesn't it?
Okay, so that's very clearly his stuff. That was probably in his locker. He was going to go somewhere, and he got got.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV. If I had only taken that rhino's money.
That one you would never see. Jesus, this is a long-ass alley. Paint controls. Quite a bit slow. Yo! We're out front, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, before we do that, I want to run back. And there was a fire escape that was down. I don't know if we could go up it. I think we can, and I think it will lead to the roof, and that's where the connection will be made of the fire escape on the roof. Maybe? No? No. Okay. We could interact or something. Well, let's test out and see how far we can walk. I was walking in one direction. I thought it would, like, kind of trigger us to, like, either one, move the camera, which it didn't, or two, it would, you know, let us move on to a new area. Let's try to walk a little bit more then. Nope. Nineteen 43.
He opened it during the war? That's odd. Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Okay. One thing that's kind of making me like, how does this work though? Like they're trying to do like standard racism, but it's like, but they have fur, like they have like different colored fur and stuff. So it's like, how does that work? Like, what does orange fur or like blonde fur? Is that count as like white? I guess. Of course, Sam's Diner. In the classic diner.
And there you go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Blacksad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Please, I need to find Bobby Yale as soon as possible. And I think you can help me.
All right.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
Okay, what kind of boss was done?
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him hanging there like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Okay, so obviously we still haven't met everyone, but I'm just gonna ballpark it and say the wine glasses on the roof was with her. Those two had a thing, perhaps. So he killed himself after she left him that night, after they had drinks on the roof.
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
Although we haven't really talked a lot with the daughter either, so maybe it was less of a romantic thing on the roof and it was more of a memorial type thing, and the daughter was with him last night.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
We should go back
I
to the
barely
gym,
know her,
talk
but
to her.
she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
Come on.
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
It might be best to stay away from the gym, at least for a while, for your own well-being. In due time, things might change.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm. You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Just panoramic action
Is that for
shots.
here or
Do you
to
want
go?
cheese?
To go, please.
Fries. How about a drink?
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
background waves. Oh.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
What am I looking at here?
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
I feel like I could have probably gotten more out of that. There were still 2 more things. That's a nice little change up, I guess, of having like the advanced sentences. We can find other clues and stuff.
Your burger is ready.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big. Unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Person?
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man. Just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the million-star hotel, for God's sake.
Third?
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Okay, so the last guy was the boxer, I'm guessing. The third guy is what's-his-nuts. The guy that probably whacked him. Strangled him with the, whatever, chest exercise. Supervision.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball. Could he have been a train conductor? I wonder what it feels like to live without legs. Would I manage?
Oh.
blind and legless. How does he get by? Where did you get that paint can?
In the trash can in the back. I found it right after the comings and goings. I wanted to see what those people were leaving behind.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
That's all for now. Thanks.
I think the chest expander the killer used to strangle the guy. And obviously, you know, made it look like a suicide. Okay, the white paint there. Are they the same type? I think that's obviously. Okay, that's not what we're going for. Paint there, that streak that was going towards the back door is from the paint can. No, okay. Obviously we got that. Okay.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs in the paint can?
Yeah, no. wait, yeah. Well, no, now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Jesus God, man. Relax.
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, I understand. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You helped them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So, the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million-Star Hotel. So, do like your master, the Great.
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Okay, it doesn't look like... I thought maybe there'd be a new interaction with it, now that we know that it's somehow connected. And also the paint cans are connected, and there's a third thing, but I don't know. Oh, wait, that might...
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know,
There's only been one person who's pointed out the handwriting.
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with, with your father's death.
Oh my, yes. It could be.
Okay. So, I do think it's probably the waitress. They were in probably a relationship, and he gave her the ring because he wanted to marry her. And then he got.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Oh, wow. Nailed it. First try, baby.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Oh, there we go.
What the hell are you doing
Weasel.
here? Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Oh, okay. Over there. I wonder if that envelope was always there, or if we did something to trigger that. But yeah, we met weekly now, which makes the phone call that we make, you know. I feel like we might have did that out of order.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special. that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Oh, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
Everyone knows that Jim had some serious money issues. Maybe he just got tired of fighting. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion? Well, since you think Cassidy is a suspect, see what you can find.
Okay, but you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Great. That's settled then.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
No. What happened?
The rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, this is really it's. I feel like you get more out of this if you read the comics. I don't know if this is an actual comic storyline or not. Just because it's like you don't know the dynamics with these characters, where like those two very clearly know each other already. So it's like I don't know if this dude's trustworthy or not.
Was there really someone on the roof?
There was, but it was just a friend of mine.
Oh, so now your friends are spying on me.
Look, I had nothing to do with it. I even got him to stop.
Sure you did.
Awesome. All right.
A happy family?
Unda splits. I don't want to try to crack that open while she's sitting right there. I don't know if that's what it would be.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Oh, we got two different. Ink controls, you're killing me here, bud.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
It's a small room. Giant steel girders. Alright, fuck it, let's see.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
About her birthday. Alright. Got some connections. Once it gets to the third one, it's like... Knew it. I mean, like, it's the only person that...
Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Alright, what else? This kid, why? Like, we haven't really dealt with anything else with the rhino. Yep. Okay, so that's what it is. That's actually given us more of a clue. That is definitively stating that they were the ones on the roof. Which there always could have been, maybe the daughter was up there with someone else. Maybe try her birthday.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
That's why the Rolodex is important.
Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course. March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck.
Why is it saying random combination when it's like we kind of figured it out with the... Or do we have to recheck... Okay, let's recheck the Rolodex and see if we could pull it out from there.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
There we go. Okay, so we had to put that together to check the Rolodex. Okay. Mary's birthday. That is a depressingly small amount of money. Last will and testament.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
All right. Thanks.
Honestly, that didn't give us a lot of information. I guess we could select the other two, but the other two doesn't seem...
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner. A few bucks. Just petty cash.
Wait, filing cabinet, did we ever try? Alright, let's see if we can talk to her again. That's a fat nope.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
I'm surprised she didn't ask about how we open it.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well... On second thought, forget I said anything.
I see. Quick to forget your friends.
Nice and steady heartbeat. Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup. There's something I never asked you about your father's will. Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
I'm just used to doing all the dialogue options.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
That might cause a scene later. As well as us not telling her about the interview. I don't know, it's hard to read her. She seems so cold, but I can't tell if it's putting on a front But after getting more information out of her, I realized, oh no, she doesn't really have a connection to her father. I could have probably just told her about the interview and she'd just be kind of annoyed. And not full-blown, like, my father just died, how dare you? Kind of, you know, situation. Alright, one last thing to check out. Or at least one last big thing to check out. It was the fire escape. Where are you? Oh, it was just a card. Oh, that's the stars or cards. Okay, I thought this... Okay. I thought the stars might have some other meaning, like it's more important. Alright, well then there was nothing else left up here. Okay, the paint cans I need to figure out. Because there's this, and then there's like a third one. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm thinking maybe we do not have it yet. Oh, okay, I don't think we have it yet. Paint can. There's something about the paint can. Alright, we've kind of run into a wall now. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so far it seemed to flow pretty seamlessly of, like, things that we need to do. But now it's like, okay, it feels like we've kind of talked to everyone. I think we'll go down and talk to the gorilla next. Don't know how the saving in this game really works. Oh, okay. Our behavior and whatnot. Okay, hard-boiledness. Almost 50%. Resolute, almost 50%. Upright, 52%, because we didn't take the money. Loneliness. Oh, God. Swift. High. Okay, we're very talkative. Maybe I should... I don't know. I feel like when we were getting our ass beat, we probably could have picked some better shots. Profitable cases, 52%. Awesome. Wait. Hall of Fame wasn't selectable when I pulled it up last time. Weird. Alright. I think we're gonna call it here for today, guys. Alright, we already got quite a few cards. Alright. And then next weekend, we will continue on. I'm hoping that, I don't know, auto-saving? I don't know. I'm always paranoid with auto-saves. Just because I don't trust them to be all the way up to date, and we might have to redo some stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today. Next time, I think we'll hop in by going downstairs and talking to our gorilla friend. And then maybe going back to the diner to talk to the waitress there. But yeah, that is it for day 1727 of streaming in a row. First day of Blacksad. So far, it's pretty fun. I mean, like, it is what I thought it was going to be. Like, it's a Telltale game, basically. So, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. So far, interesting. We got a murder we're trying to solve. And, I don't know, it seems pretty straightforward. It will be interesting to see what kind of twists and turns. The will didn't really seem that impressive or important. I mean, the daughter owns the gym now, but the gym was, like, underwater. So it's, like, financially. So I don't know if she would really I don't think she would really cahoot with anyone to, like, try to get it. But yeah, I think this is all about, like, the bookies, the gamblers, betting on the big fight, probably. And then what's-his-face probably witnessed it and ran off. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where the next step takes, because, yeah, right now it's just kind of like, okay, but what would our next step be? We probably would need to call the police chief and probably do a proper string of dialogue with him, because I feel like we messed it up when we talked to him the first time. So maybe that will give us some more clues. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, my Twitch, and my YouTube, where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new Zone Listen Zero update's going to be happening soon. Let me double check right now. Is it happening Tuesday, or is it happening the week after? Because they just did a live stream on Friday. I still haven't watched it. I need to, though. Oh, no, it's on the 6th. Oh, it's 2.0. I didn't even realize. Oh, they're doing the jump. Okay, so they're jumping to 2.0 from 1.7. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a whole week away still. Wait, what? Version 2.0 will be released June 6th. That's weird. That's a Friday. Okay, hold on. Airs. Yep, that already aired. Okay, so yeah, wow, well, it looks like their update is jumped to Fridays instead of Tuesdays. And, yeah, I'm not sure if we will play, Zone Listen Zero tomorrow, just because we've kind of completed everything in it right now. So we might just do Genshin tomorrow, and then I'll vibe it out after that. And then, yeah, maybe Balatro 2 days, and then maybe we'll do 3 days of Blacksad. We might be able to shoot our way right through this. But yeah, that's it for today. Genshin tomorrow. And, yeah, see you guys then. Bye.